Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we're doing this again.
Yeah.
What's up, people of the internet?
Welcome to another Age of the Rings stream.
Oh, bloody hell.
This is going to be a very
This is
high
going
energy stream.
Oh, sorry, I
Very-
swore in the first minute. That's how the
Very-
monetization go on YouTube. My
Oh,
bad.
no.
energy.
Whoops.
Very
Fuck.
high energy stream today.
We're going to make that 2p for our views.
Fuck.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
What a shame.
Fuck.
Alright, no, I can't be that downer. I can't do
No,
it.
it's
I
affecting
can't.
me.
Yeah, it's affecting me.
Yeah. So, chat, any questions about the new article?
Oh, yeah.
Have you read the new article?
I have, yes.
Oh, you have? Interesting.
Yes.
Like,
Well,
I feel like half the team doesn't even read my articles.
there wasn't much text in it, to be honest.
No, none of this guys. No, that's true.
I need to mute the stream, so I just heard myself from through it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be using a new thing today to choose the map. I'm using Jarian's wonderful Excel doc, Skirmish for this region, so that I can actually choose a fitting map. Care Andros. Oh yeah, I have not played on Care Andros in a while.
Great map.
Good, great map. Great lighting.
The vanilla one.
Yes,
Mhm.
it is one of the best. It is some of the best lighting in the game. Yeah.
Half the team can't even read. That is correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Pretty poodle.
Cool.
Have the mountain night school been tested? Yep, they have.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. Yeah.
Oh, then
they've
no,
been
that's
tested.
the thing. That's the thing. They walk on their horses. Yeah, they walk.
They walk.
Yeah.
They walk. They're not
They
just
talk.
running around. They walk. They run when they see you, but they walk around.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't make much of a difference. They just look cooler.
Yeah. Oh shit! I used to drop my ice cream.
Ice cream?
Oh no.
That's illegal. How dare you
Almost.
drop your ice cream, dude? Oh my god.
There's nothing left though. It's fine.
No! Alright, everyone, get out. Let's say it. Wow, look at the new Gondor fortress!
Yeah, it looks shit.
I had
Sorry.
to,
Wow,
oh
look at
man. I had to get it out of everyone's system.
Yeah. Still needs a build button.
A new
Yeah, it
one?
doesn't
Yeah.
need
I guess. Doesn't really need.
No, it should be simple enough.
Yeah, but
Uh,
running on fumes here, man. I want to get this released now.
yeah, really.
Oh, someone said it. But who cares about the fortress? Look at that new back button.
Wow. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Someone else said that in the chat as well. Okay.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Shouldn't take too long.
It was in order to say
Yeah.
that.
Subliminal order and you fell for it.
Everyone who hasn't said it will now be banned from the stream.
Yeah.
Let's get working.
Yeah, this
What
map
is-
was great back in BFME 1.
This structure's
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
Played this a lot.
Where do I go with this? There they are.
It was a very competitive free-for-all map.
Still is. Well,
Well,
Yeah,
not
the
very.
free build kind of fucks it up for me, but
Yeah.
yeah.
because there's this wonderful
about it.
camp spot you could get like right below the ruin.
This right here. You'll see on the screen probably just a sec.
Yeah, yeah.
clansmen fight for Gondor.
Yeah, that bit. Yeah.
Oh, I have in. Who's Mordor's in unit? The Corsairs?
Yeah.
Clansmen, move out.
Yeah, Mira's Eldarin. What's up, dude? I recognize that name.
What does the stewards
Oh
command?
my god. He got recognized.
Yeah?
I read that message and I just thought it was about the film Dune for some reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that film.
See if Denny Villeneuve finally made a bad film or not.
Yeah.
We bring spears from Lindhir.
We have answered the call.
We are warriors of Lindhir.
So what's your strategy going to be, Kyle?
What's my strategy?
Yeah.
Shouldn't take too long.
Live long enough so I could get Immerhill and show off the new power. Since we
Okay.
changed it again.
Clansmen of
Yeah.
Labradon. Ready
I would have
for
happily
battle.
played against you, Kyle, and spam nothing but cheap
Quit
orcs.
your dilly-dallying. We clansmen
Is this gaslighting? Are you trying to gaslight because I didn't play you, dude?
Yeah.
shoulder those
Yeah, that chat.
swords.
Kyle refused to play a PvP match.
Damn.
Time to go.
He's a chicken.
Come, lads. Time to go.
We're not chicken. My popcorn.
What does the White Tower
You
command?
chicken, Dunedain! You chicken!
What does the
You,
stewards command?
you scared? You scared?
We clansmen
What, you
Goblin-
scared?
Little Goblin Jr.?
Clansmen,
Little bitch.
move out.
Who bitch?
Fight until the
You
end.
chicken, McFly!
Yeah. You chicken?
I miss those movies. Nobody
You
calls
should.
me chicken.
Yeah. They were all on American Netflix recently.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I watched them back in
We'll do what needs doing.
winter.
We have answered the call.
Junior. Crow.
Goblin Jr.
We're well get
Crow.
rid of it.
Fold.
Alright, AI. Yeah, go ahead.
Any
You
changes
tell
to
me.
Gondor's walls to match the fortress?
Yes.
Yes.
What does the stewards command?
Slight
More.
changes,
Come, lads.
but changes nonetheless.
That does not belong here.
We stand ready to defend
Oh,
Gondor.
crap.
We will fight until the end.
Chicken, Corrigan.
Ready to serve the White City.
They're attacking the farms. Build it quick.
Duty calls.
Come on.
What does the White Tower command?
We have answered the call. Still got fight left in me, from Lamadon.
Our spears are pledged to
On our
Gondor.
walls got removed? No,
We
no.
will fight until the end.
Oh,
Close the distance.
Rust. I'll play one on you and Rust. if you want
I
to.
bought
The archery range is
2 archery ranges. Oh my god.
tools ready.
And which Call of Duty, Corrigan? What's your weapon of choice? Let's say.
Blades are at the ready. For Lamadon! For the clan!
sent you a message.
Until the
No.
end.
No scopes only. Oh yeah,
Move
yeah.
out.
Modern Warfare 2. Oh, classic. Not the new Modern Warfare. Okay. I'll buy it now. Be the showdown of the century.
what are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, Corrigan in the chat.
Oh, right.
We will protect the swamp.
Corrigan wants to fight you?
He wants to 1v1 me on Rust. No scopes only.
You should 1v1 on Phasmophobia.
How would that even work?
Well, it's very simple. You play on
Stand ready, men.
the prison level, or yeah, the prison level is good for this. Play on that, hardest difficulty.
We are ready.
You just walk around until it dies.
No. The mission is, get the highest score, but you got to go in alone,
We will fight until the end. We'll do what needs doing.
all alone, and then when you're done or dead, the other one goes. And if he does better, he wins. That actually kind of sounds fun.
Where are we building?
That does sound
And
kind of fun.
very, very scary.
Yeah. Very.
I don't know if I have the mental capacity for that.
I don't know if I do
yeah,
either.
you do.
Shut up,
Actually,
Kai.
I don't
You can't even 1v1 me on beer for me.
Yeah, because I played the shit out of this game.
Well, yeah, it makes it more interesting, isn't it, than playing against...
You're right, it does.
See, this
But
could be
no.
me spamming these orcs to you. This could be me.
I think it's so much better if it was you.
So it's just Wombly's crappy AI.
Oh my god. you
Oh
can't
my
get that.
god! Yeah, hold up. What was... Damn. Wow.
I'm kidding.
Oh, he's kidding. Oh, thank god.
Yeah.
Oh
No, it's
my
it's
God.
wonderful AI.
Yeah, thank you.
Wonderful.
Okay. No, it's
Just,
good.
it just buffs it specifically for Cal's version of the Git.
Yeah.
Don't know, that's not possible. But, you know, Whammy will find a way. Damn.
Fine. He's probably not even... Oh, he is here, actually. He just said that thing to us on the Discord about chickens, so he's definitely watching. Well,
Man.
he doesn't know where I live, so I'm sure I'll be fine.
I can tell him.
Why do you know where I live?
I know. I'm pretty well aware of where you live. I don't have an exact address, but you know.
To be fair, yeah. Well, same.
Yeah.
Right back at you.
I know. I did.
I don't think
I
I remember
remember your
know
old
where
one.
I live.
I remember your old one.
Your old, my
old
old one, yeah. But
when
I
you
don't know.
used
I
to
don't
live in,
know you can remember the
Arnhem.
new place I live.
No,
Yeah.
I've only ever seen around where you live in the new place. I don't remember. I don't know the actual address.
No, your name is too Dutch. Beauty,
Yeah, it's too Dutch. Way too Dutch. Leave me alone.
We are the remnants.
Blocking him.
Oh my god.
Relentless. Jesus.
Oh, because I didn't play a game with him. Man.
Yeah, you heard me right.
Wow.
Chicken.
My men stand ready to defend Gondor.
Let's get working. We've completed this one.
Chicken, bro.
You chicken, bro.
Chicken McFly.
Chicken.
You scared?
Chicken these nuts.
Okay, there it is.
So,
You should move up. I want to armchair you. I want to get you through this. You won't embarrassingly lose again like you did the other day.
Our spears are pledged to Gondor.
The flowers of
You'll be fine.
Millory are beautiful this time of year. Nice day for a march, isn't it?
yes.
Lift your axes, men of LotR.
Hunt down the servants of the enemy.
Thanks for responding. Thanks.
No worries. Anything for you, darling.
Okay.
Or would you prefer if I called you doll?
Both are pretty sexist, but I kind of like being mistreated. So, whichever, you know.
Men of Lynn here, ready to serve the White City.
Big bone, to tell you the truth.
Gondor looks so cool.
Our builder is under attack. Our building is being attacked. We need more resources.
Aye, Faramir. We'll lead the men of God. Mustn't let them close.
Watch out behind you.
Are you scared?
Before they get too close. You must be vigilant.
What can I do for you?
will enter Gondor's call. Do not give in. Get out of there. We are needed elsewhere. Over there. We are needed
Run,
elsewhere.
Lynn here, Spearman.
Over there. Move out, men of Lynn here. Men of Lynn here. March.
Let's fly, men. Don't
We
let
are
them
ready for orders.
will enter Gondor's call.
Come on.
Move out, men of Lynn here. Get moving now. Over there.
Yes! Oh my god, he lived.
You touch my axe, I'll take your head.
They're attacking
They
the
won't
builder.
escape. Spies of the enemy.
Pretty,
Cool. Yeah.
Our forces are under attack.
Look at that AI building corsairs.
With all speed.
They may be near. We shall remain hidden there.
Yeah, I think that was a Corsair from like
Gondor needs
another
us.
inn.
Give me a moment. I've still got it.
Keep getting corsairs in 2020.
We will fight until the end.
One.
There you go.
Lift
There
your
you,
axes,
you fixed it.
men of LotR.
Bowman Hawthorne, here.
We clansmen fight for Gondor.
We mustn't let them
How are you doing? Do you need to ask that after that dreadful display?
How are we doing? I don't know. I'm extremely neutral.
Breaking a sweat.
Yeah.
I'm like so neutral.
What's that?
I'm very hot.
I might cut myself with this neutrality.
I'm very hot.
It's hot here, but I'm fine. I can deal for the most part.
Yeah, it's
I don't
cooled
really
down
mind.
today for us.
Really humid here.
Same, but I don't know. I feel like after a few days of this kind of stuff, I just kind of adapt, and I'm fine.
It's been more than a few days. I'm still not fine.
I guess you're a pussy.
Yeah, probably.
A humid pussy.
I don't know if we can
And
say
that
that
is-
stream.
Why not?
I don't know.
The weather is humid, and he's a pussy. So therefore,
I
didn't say moist.
Fell the wretched beasts. Ready and waiting, my lord. They'll feel the edge of our axes.
It's fine. It's going on YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Something
You can say knit.
I mean, we're Nidhogger. Yeah, he's a beta tester.
Yeah.
Tell us what you need.
Yeah.
That's a true story.
I mean, we gotta kind of get a bit more interesting in terms of how we talk and like the edgy opinions we have if we ever want to get really big on YouTube. So
Gotta cover the cost of those DK bongos. Oh, right.
Ready for orders.
I was really confused for a second then.
yeah, we don't pay for anything for our beta testers. Costs you money basically to have beta test agent around.
Yeah.
And dignity.
All things we don't.
Although of course, you do get a share in ModDB. So
Yeah, we do own ModDB.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, we do. It's true. Very true.
I'm impressed no one asked for a specific release date after the article. No, that doesn't mean I'm asking. I don't want to know what other games they're trying to get for 7.0. Good save.
you better hurry with those other games in there, close.
Yeah. Don't play anything like The Witcher 3.
Hey, you're right, Wham. We do need to start more beef. I'm gonna start right now. I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'm gonna see a random channel. Let's see. I was watching this guy.
Lime's Tech Tips.
This PhD in Greek and Roman history, told in stone. It's a great channel. Oh, actually, it's a horrible channel. Told in stone is terrible.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's actually a great channel. I know. I actually want to start a new beef. He's actually really cool. This video is about Roman ruins and buildings that you can still see today, and like he explains the history behind them. It's fascinating.
That does sound really
Must
cool.
be the enemy.
Golden Stone, check them out. I imagine the release date is either 5 or 7 days away, specific,
That is very specific, yeah.
or 3 weeks away, depending on how many semicolons are missing from the code.
I prefer big boned, to tell you the truth. We'll do it.
Is this a reference to Azog being removed? I don't get it.
We are warriors of Lynn here.
You touch my axe, I'll take your head.
Steady.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. But
Lord Halloween's
Never
men
5 to
knew
7
that.
days, that's a very interesting
under attack.
prediction.
Riders follow.
It's also wrong.
Yeah. It's actually 4 to 25 days.
This one
I'm
is
kidding.
finished.
It's like
Siege materials from the destroyed building.
8 to 12 or 16 days, or
Be a month.
maybe a 15,
It's the enemy.
maybe
Maybe.
20 days. I don't know.
Who
Could be
knows?
50.
It's a reference to how a single semicolon missing from a game's code can break literally everything. I certainly can in BFME. Because this is a very crash-happy game. The engine is not able to look past
I swear that was the
any
thing.
single syntax error, and it'll just crash everything.
You know that,
Oh, like what
That
we were dealing
Aliens
with
game.
yesterday?
you know that Aliens game that was notoriously bad? Cloning Marines.
What game?
Alien Cloning Marines?
We have them.
So you know the Aliens film?
Yeah.
No dog.
Yes, it's a game based on that, and the AI for the aliens was completely terrible. They would just stand there all the time. They wouldn't chase you. And then a few years later, someone was looking through the game's code. It turns out they like spelt like charge wrong or something in the code.
Oh, no, you don't.
It just, yeah. Basically, and as that person changed it, and it started working a lot better.
Wow.
That sums up a lot of the BFME2 AI stuff, actually.
I serve the steward of Minas Tirith. Move on now. We mustn't tarry here.
Look at
Must
Imrahil.
claim this ground.
He's almost dead.
The Prince of Dolamroth
He's
is at
getting,
your
he's getting
command.
pretty toasty.
Yeah, he was 1v1ing the East Filling Pikeman.
And winning.
Yeah, he won. But they take damage from Pikeman. Oh, I like
Why no Swan Knight?
Foot Gondor.
Foot
Because they
Gondor?
have East Fillings right now.
Paragon, at your service.
I don't want to deal with Micro and Micro. Just like
Dolamroth
fun.
is at your
You
command.
chicken McFlurry?
Advance.
There we go. Full circle. Hang on, I gotta quickly mute myself because I gotta blow my nose because of the fucking allergy.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Forward, men of Gondor.
What are you, some kind of human? That you were
Imagine being that gross.
Imagine being.
Yeah. We do use the vanilla combo builder, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
I saw some new LotR buildings in the article. Are they going to be applied just to the specific map?
Their map
I
props.
don't know.
Their map props. If
Well-
anyone wants to add them to any other LotRian maps in the team, they can. If not, then they won't.
Yeah.
All the
Fear no dog.
But I made
LotR
them for the campaign mission the other day.
buildings are... Well, all the skirmish buildings have been shown off in them.
Yeah.
Obviously, all of those are in there because you can build. There's build plots and
Mhm.
yeah. How do I get this game for less than $160? Join our Discord.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Join a Discord. We can give you support there. We don't necessarily answer support questions on screen.
Tell us what you need.
The Prince of Dolamroth
You
is
could try
at
to
your
bid less than
command.
160.
Our forces are under
Yeah, we could.
150.
You could just go to like charity shops and try and get really lucky as well.
Yeah.
Tell me what you need.
No, but this game is readily available online if you
For the Lord Faramir.
just Google it.
We
It's
stand
very
ready
easy to
defend
find.
Gondor.
Yeah.
And the instructions to get it are
For
easy
Gondor.
as well.
Move out, men of Lindor.
Yeah.
It's abandonware, so it's just uploaded from various places.
Well, I think you have to torrent it or anything like that. It's just
By the winds of the
downloads.
sea.
Yeah.
We will fight until the end.
Yep.
I'm Paragon, son of Baranor.
So, chat,
More than at the ready.
who's your favorite Lord of the Rings character?
Oh my god.
It's the enemy! Take cover, men!
I'm too sleepy to think. Ooh.
It's a fire!
You just watched Lord of the Rings Return of the King Extended Edition. It's worth it. It was worth the 4.5 hours. Yeah, it's a very long movie, that one. Oh, there's a hole in my shorts. God damn it.
Right for Gondor.
So I'm wearing shorts as well.
It's in a really compromising position.
Oh.
There's sand leaking out of it from when I went to the beach, obviously.
Do not
Mm.
let them pass.
I fucking hate sand.
I know. Okay. That was such an obvious thing you were gonna say.
I'm not going to quote the movie. I'm just being genuine.
Okay.
It is dreadful. Even after like having a shower after getting back and washing my hair, I still was finding sand in my hair 2 days
You
after.
wash your hair?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Why would you do that?
Sometimes you just gotta be fresh.
Thank you, Corrigan.
Thanks, George. Even better.
We needed that.
I did.
For Gondor! For Gondor!
Favorite
Campaign related
level of a
question.
vanilla game.
Favorite level of the vanilla game.
Always like the last
Is at
evil
your
mission.
command.
Well, what game? BFME 1 or
Timely
BFME 2?
retreat.
The
Drive them
evil
from these lands.
Southern Affiliate mission I always liked a lot. I really liked that mission. It was very scripted. Like heavily scripted, meaning like in a good way. Like there's a lot of shit that you could do. There's a lot of stuff that could happen. Like I remember like the ranger ambush, like they would hide in specific trees, and if you entered an area, they would come running after you. Fun. It was cool to see that. I was like, whoa. And just trampling through Athelion with Mumakil.
Your friend needs a hand.
Strike as one.
Oh.
What's that? Can't keep up with you.
Uh-oh. I think we're really
What?
Yeah, no, he's dead.
No, no, you don't.
It's too late.
7.0 AI does not make forward bases. No, I don't think they do. Anyway, my favorite campaign mission,
This is the steward's command.
Quickly, before they get too close.
I hate the BFME 2 campaign with a strong passion. I never even played
This will be our last
most of that
stand.
second time. I did it once. I never even played
Fall back. Fall back.
the remakes that we did of them. I'm sure they're better, but I just don't like them. They're so face roll boring.
Protect these lands.
BFME 1,
For tracks. Joel Amrock is at your command.
it's been so long. I like the Elven Alliance Minister's mission a lot.
The blacksmith is finished with the heavy armor.
Oh, yeah.
It was very difficult.
Hold your head. Assail the enemies of Gondor. Maintain order.
For Gondor!
Attack. Quell this evil. Steel yourselves.
Go!
Take them.
They were
For
scared of
Gondor.
the troll. Ooh, he just killed that troll real quick.
Defenders of the White Tree. Forward. Guardsmen, attack. We've improved the archery range. Our builder is under attack.
I serve the steward of Minas Tirith.
The enemy is here.
I don't even know where the other builder was. Shit.
Building his own grave now.
Yep.
They're attacking the farms.
Ham and Hen was always your favourite.
Let's fly now. Don't let them any further.
I didn't like beating one man on him. I always had
I march
issues
for
with it.
Gondor. Move on now.
I always wanted to be more like the movie, more like the Two Towers game.
We must move on. Yes, my lord.
Now it is.
I just like the final evil mission of BFME 2
Our guard.
because you could have
Hold your heads.
all the evil factions pretty much
With that house.
attacking Rivendell, and then Sauron turns up,
Fear no darkness.
and it's just needlessly over the
No,
top.
no, you
It's
don't.
stupid.
Quickly, before they get too close. Aim for the chest. Fill them with arrows.
What's your favorite Aged Ring Fellowship campaign mission?
Who, me?
Yeah, either of you.
Favorite Fellowship one? Oh god.
Can't talk about Two Towers yet. So.
Probably still am on hand.
Our lands are under siege.
Such a
Stay in control.
fantastic. Oh no.
Fear no
Dead for me.
darkness.
Great beast.
I think it's either Amon Hen or Moria.
Danger. Prepare your bow.
Yeah, Moria is very thematic and very atmospheric and emphasized as well. Yeah.
Men of Dol Amroth.
I march for Gondor. Advance, men of Dol Amroth.
Be alert.
Council of Elrond was also kind of cool.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was,
Yeah.
it was one of his late
Dol
editions. I
Amroth is
think.
at your command. Move on now. We mustn't tarry here.
All those shower moments, right?
Oh, you forgot something in the article.
I
Oh
serve
well,
the steward of Minas Tirith.
I don't think I did,
you did.
Dol
PM me.
Amroth is at your command. North for Gondor.
because I know what you're gonna say.
Do you?
Drive them before
PM
you.
it to me then.
We must claim this ground. Advance, men of Dol Amroth.
Ah,
Move on now.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't forget that. The article mentions that there's more changes, but we're not showing everything off because some of those might be a minor spoiler for the Two Towers campaign.
Oh,
That is
okay.
one of them.
I don't think it would be, considering we've already shown a photo.
Yeah, but that's just like a very atmospheric single like picture of an angle. It doesn't show much, but any screenshots you would show of this are very clear.
Okay. I suppose.
I talked about this. We both agreed for once.
Sound strategy.
Fair
I am
For
overwhelmed.
once, we both agreed to not do this thing.
A timely retreat. Be alert.
Yeah, that's the one. I mean, all the fellowship missions are cool.
I like the Last Alliance mission as well, but that's the first mission that we really did,
For Gondor.
and it was based on an existing blueprint that
Yeah,
Price
it's
had already made.
very. It's
So I
probably one of
wasn't-
the simplest missions.
Yeah, so I wasn't able to really put the things in there that I would want to put in. If I were to write the Last Alliance mission like from scratch, it would be completely different. But this was based on something that I think was also present in like some obsolete files in BFME1. Maybe a lot of those voice files I think are from there. But yeah, that's about how Fudge joined the team. So Last Alliance is one that I find the least interesting. Yeah, same. And it has a cool start.
Fear no darkness.
I like the way you gotta go through the camps with the Sildur and Elrond, and I won't spoil that. It was changed a little bit. Very nice release.
I serve the steward of
But after that, yeah, it gets a bit lame. I would do that differently now. I don't know how. I haven't really thought about it. But I would do it differently.
Christian Bale.
That is not.
That's not Christian Bale. No.
It looks like him though.
Yeah, Christian Bale.
It is an actor, but it's not Christian Bale.
What's the guy's name again?
Is it Terrence?
Terrence Stamp.
Stamp. Yeah, it's Terrence Stamp.
Yeah, Terrence Stamp. That's right.
Stay in control.
Famous for his role in the Star Wars prequels as someone.
No, no, you don't.
Chancellor Valor.
Sound
Yeah.
strategy.
Yeah, Chancellor of Lord.
See, I don't
He's
even know.
also he was the main car Cameron in Oblivion. That's why I like him so much. His main car Cameron
I
was fucking
march for
cool.
Gondor.
Yep.
Amroth for Gondor.
A new take would be
I
very
do
cool.
not
much more
apologize for
desperate.
Oblivion.
I ain't gonna do it, but it would be nice to have something more fitting. Yeah, I mean, if I were to write it now, it would absolutely include like the elves of the Greenwood, there would be
We must
dwarves.
claim this ground.
Yeah. Anarian.
Absolutely, and I would have it. And if you really want to go for it, right? Because the way the war of the Last Line is not just a battle, but the war progressed is pretty well documented by Tolkien. So you could have little short vignettes to focus on, and you'd each have like a different gameplay element, and you'd get to the conclusion. It wouldn't be just trouncing around a big map. It'd be linear, more linear, and progress from one beat to the next. That's what I would do.
Maybe if Harry gets really, really, really bored.
If Harry gets really, really, really bored, I have a big list of things that Harry should work on.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Prince of Norland.
I was going to finish it by saying after Return of the King.
Ah, yes. Okay, there you
Yeah.
go. I don't think any of us are going to be bored after that.
I serve the steward of Minas
Don't know.
Tirith.
Could be.
Maybe.
I don't know. Doing
knows
the
what
campaign
future
stuff
holds.
is a lot more fun than doing the general fact.
It is.
It really is.
It is. I agree. Campaign
I
stuff
have
is-
much more fun doing the campaign stuff.
And in my opinion, the Two Towers campaign really is what the next release is about.
Yeah.
That's why I think we're going to call it the Two Towers, right?
And Grishnak there is.
Maybe. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how you do.
Have them.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
For the White Swan.
I'm confident.
Thank you.
No, the campaign in 7.0 is not the cherry; it's the cake.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not cherry,
I
right,
cannot
yeah.
stress that enough.
The skirmish stuff in 7.0 is definitely the cherry.
Yes, it's the cherry.
Originally we didn't say it, like, it wasn't planned that way. I will say that.
But
But no, it's most definitely the cake of this release.
yeah,
100%.
it's massive.
It's
It might in terms of like how long it takes to play through it. It might be 3 times as long as Fellowship.
And even then, all the stuff that's trickled into Skirmish because of the campaign is
Yeah. Oh yeah. Really? I say oh yeah, but I can't think of a single thing.
like new maps.
Oh, of course, yeah. Sure.
And
Sure. Anything else? Don't say it. Just be it.
Yeah.
Okay.
New maps that no one's seen yet.
I'm on Soldier, Wembley. I pretty much always play on Soldier. I've been demoted from hard. Well, whatever hard
For
captain.
streams, at least.
Oh yeah, for streams, yeah.
I serve the steward of Minas Tirith.
I like to have a chance to win on stream.
I'm so excited for this next release.
Who are they
I'm
fighting?
so fucking ready to release it.
Yeah,
Rout them!
I'm so ready. We all are.
It's like when you have trapped wind and it just isn't coming out.
Yeah. It happens to me every day.
Oh, no, you
I'm very
don't.
party.
I'm wroth for Gondor.
What was it? Oh yeah, I need to finish downloading Death Stranding.
They cannot stand against us. I require aid.
Oh
Fear
no,
darkness.
Imra's
Timely
gonna die.
retreat.
I can't believe I managed to get that for £11. What a steal.
I wouldn't have paid £2 for that.
Alright, it's not ready for 7.0, no.
No.
Back away! Break away!
Balancing wise, Harad is just like no. And art wise, it's also kind of still no.
I don't know if you're aware though, Hal. We've started on the first couple balance passes on Harad recently.
Haven't you?
Yeah, we have.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How interesting.
Yeah, first impressions are very positive actually. Amongst I think Corrigan and Arthur both have played some games on it, and they're very excited.
Yeah.
Of course, I haven't.
Oh, actually, no, I did play it. Well, I wouldn't say that was. But yeah, George stomped me as Harad.
Oh yeah, at that time. But yeah, that was before.
Yeah, that was even before then. Yeah,
That was before we did all that. Yeah.
that was even before the Harandor units were done. He literally was killing me with Gondor.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
What I've seen of the banners in the science event right now, I love what's going on with Harad. Thanks. I'm very happy as well with what they look like so far.
We must find more resources.
Yeah. You got a really cool ring here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still need to make that model. I know.
Oh, I wasn't trying to remind you. I just his abilities are really cool.
They are.
Yeah. How long do you reckon our release will be?
Yeah. We'll need to talk about that, Harry. I mean, we can't do that in an evening. That's gonna be like 6 hours or something. It might be more than that. It might be like 8. We never really clocked the entirety of the campaign, I think.
But even that, I don't think playing through the campaign on the release stream is something we should.
No, but that's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking. We're not gonna do that.
The campaign stream.
Well,
Yeah.
let's not talk about that right now. We can talk about that
In the release stream, which will happen when it's ready.
That is our road.
Yeah, we'll
Oh, and they only got the ring. They probably won't get enough money to actually make Sauron one, so I'm sure they'll be fine.
Onward! Knights of the Silver Sword! Lancers!
Dol Amroth is at your command. I serve the steward of Minas Tirith.
We need a lot of tree. How do we do it? Yeah.
Knight of Del Amroth.
I march
We'll come up with a plan.
More than tea.
The Prince of Dolamrock is at your
Cocaine.
Like
command.
speed. Yeah.
Yeah, some fucking speed.
The enemy has the ring.
It sounds like you do it regularly.
No.
Our resources run
What was that?
I serve
No,
the
So
how
is that
Kyle
something I
sounds
do
so
regularly?
excited.
We must clear
Yeah.
the
No.
ground.
Yeah, fucking speed.
Need some speed.
Monkey soup should do. Oh yeah, super di macaco.
Prepare for battle.
The enemy could be near. Remember your training.
Yeah.
The Northern Kingdom was destroyed.
Because I remember when we streamed the Fellowship. That was a long night. Rather not do that again. That was very exhausting.
To your arms, men. Keep firing, men. Fast, men.
There are few of us left.
I wish we had saved that fucking stream.
Do not pause.
Yeah. Man, if you saved all the streams from the start, we'd have so many on the YouTube channel by now.
Yeah.
Sound strategy.
The hardest segment
What
to script
stream?
on Fellowship of the Ring? Well, we don't know. Because we didn't script it.
I am
But
overwhelmed.
I guess Harry could answer that.
The Prince of Dolamrock is at your command.
These fucking Eastlings are gonna kill him again.
Rally together, knights. Onward.
You remember talking over the Alman and outro and Kyle told us off? Yes, I do remember that. He's just like, no.
No, 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 no.
Because we've seen it so many times.
Fuck up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
Kyle would be like, yeah, I'm gonna do the dev commentary, but no commentary.
Yeah,
It was
that
the
was
outro. We were doing the tech commentary. Do the whole thing! Leave me alone!
Were you, or was it Matthias and Harry, Kyle, huh?
Oh, it was.
Speak.
Oh my god,
Tell the
leave
truth.
me
It was definitely
alone!
no. It was Kyle.
Fuck me, Cal. Stop.
By the way, were you streaming Fellowship of the Ring on the opener release stream? No, no. We will not do that for 2 towers either. Of course. What we were talking about was we will probably have streams of the campaign, but that'll be like a couple days later because spoilers, obviously, because people need to experience this on their own. We won't do it on release.
Maybe we'll show you the splash screen for the first mission.
Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, maybe.
Get the feeling, Kyle.
That was the sporters.
While you're all downloading it and MobDB throttles you all because so many people are trying to download it on.
Yeah, might be throttle you anyway because that's what they like to do.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I like MonkeyD quite a bit.
Knights of
They have hosted us for all these years for free.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
High up and win, Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Team of farms.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Harry, I think you were the one specifically who was speaking. I don't think I was.
The White
Action
Swan
speed.
does not falter.
Rally together, knights.
I remember having so much fun watching Harry's
I march for Gondor.
like commentary videos on Fellowship.
Charge, men
recording
of
that.
Gondor.
That was
We mustn't
great.
tarry here.
We used to do those.
Yeah.
As one.
These poor Gondorians. Murdered by the Witch King.
I do not know.
In fact, yeah, it's highly likely that the campaign stuff will be on the YouTube channel before we stream it. Well, depending if Harry does that.
Yeah, I will have to see.
Yeah.
It wasn't the case the first time. The first time we streamed it pretty soon after release, but not on release. I remember that night very well. So long ago.
I serve the
4.0.
steward
When
of
was
Minas
this?
Tirith.
2018? 2019?
Well, the Fellowship came out.
Yeah, well, yeah, when 4.0 came out.
I think 2019.
Was it really? You think
Yes.
it's 2018? Man, I always think it's 2018.
I think it's 2019.
Yeah,
Because
it
I
is.
was,
August 10th. Yeah.
yeah, I was going to say because I was in my first year of uni when I would edit videos for it.
Yeah.
I remember being sat there in my halls in my really clinical new
Leave none standing.
Slaving away.
Yes.
Dol Amroth is at your command.
3.0 was July 2018. Oh, we were kids then.
What's the inspiration for Emerald's new portrait, his new model?
That's it.
Yeah.
He's always been Terran Stamp though. Even the old model was always Terran Stamp.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
You must move on.
Well, the first mission's 2018. Yeah.
Yeah, the last Alliance and Azanubazar were the teaser thing. Because, of course, we were terrified that if the mod would like fail or just die or cease to exist, or the whole campaign would not work, or that something would go wrong, so you would leave. I would leave, someone else would leave, so you might as well release what you have, because we were not quite as secure
Dol Amroth is at
as
your
we are
command.
now at the time. Much smaller team.
We must claim this ground.
A lot less peer pressure as well. Community was much smaller.
Run them down! Sound strategy. I require aid. Advance.
Portrait
Dol
seems some
Amroth.
famous, yes.
We
Yes,
must
it's
claim
Terran's
this
Stamp.
ground.
Terran's
Gather
Stamp.
behind the walls.
Yes, he's an
Stamp
actor.
Terrence. He's an actor.
Time for a rest.
Yeah. Famously, that guy from Star
We
Wars
must
prequels.
interrogate. Advance,
Sure.
men of Dol
And
Amroth.
he was,
We
wasn't he
must
Zod? Superman.
Keep up the pace.
Oh yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
The old ones, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like 80s ones. Oh, he was also... Oh, I didn't realise that. He was in Halo as well.
Steward of Minas
In
Tirith.
Halo 3, he voiced the Prophet of Truth.
Stand fast.
Well, one of the bad guys.
The Prince of Dol Amroth is at your
I always
command.
preferred his voice in Halo 2, though, to be honest. Sorry.
Amroth for Gondor.
Sorry, Terrence.
Terrence Stamp had this great story about how George Lucas sent him like a gift after he had wrapped filming,
Stay in control.
and George Lucas sent Terrence Stamp like this like
Advance, men of Dol Amroth.
postage
We
paper,
must claim this ground.
like
Men
letter
of Dol
paper
Move on
like for
now.
kids with like Darth Maul on it or something.
Advance, men
Like
of
that was
Dol
his
Amroth.
gift to Terrence fucking
Move on
Stamp.
now.
He just gave him
We mustn't
like-
tarry here. Move on now.
like child merch from Star Wars. It's so fucking silly.
So apt.
I
Yeah,
know
that's
well.
George Lucas through and through.
I march for Gondor.
If there's one thing from BFME that came over to BFME 2 that could not work, what would it be? I don't really understand the question.
The Fortress and Camp system.
If there's something that we would put into BFME, if there's anything in BFME 1 that we would want to put in BFME 2 but couldn't work, nothing really. I mean, yeah, there's some differences in the code, things you can't really do, I guess, but I don't really know the detailing. Most of it you can do. Some things are just broken. Some BFME 1 bits of code are broken. But
Some lines of BFM2 code also different.
yes,
Those
indeed.
stupid berserkers.
I do not know what strength is.
Still can't believe that. The speed on if they get the torch literally does not work. It just doesn't work. It just lies. It's just amazing. It's just amazing.
Stand back! We must counter this evil. Prepare for battle.
Yeah, Flame in the West, we don't allow links in the chat.
I must get to safety. Step back.
We don't trust you guys.
You cannot carry. We've got to hold them off. Cut off to all. Back, foul thing. Sword yourselves.
Oh yeah.
Where do I go with this?
I hired.
We'll need to find a better place.
But that's probably pretty normal when you get 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Let's build it.
It's healthy.
Pull them down. Kill us, Coulter.
Dol Dol Amroth is at your command. Advance, men of Dol Amroth. We must claim this ground. Advance, men of Dol Amroth.
Oh yeah, look, they're using fire arrows. Cool.
I serve the steward of Minas Tirith.
It's working.
The Prince of Dol Amroth is at your command. I march for Gondor. Rout them! Heed my words, men of Gondor. Move on now. We mustn't tarry here.
Men of Dol Amroth. Stay together. Back, you soulless beasts!
Oh, no you don't! Run them
Yes, we
down!
do. Near us.
Amroth for Gondor! Fear no darkness. Sound strategy. Timely retreat. Move on now. We mustn't tarry here. Dol Amroth is at your command.
Prepare yourselves! The enemy! The workshop's ready. Keep them off balance. Foul creature. All materials! Release!
What's the dumbest bug that you've encountered throughout the releases?
Try not to remember them anymore.
Azog.
Run them down!
Oh my god.
Sound strategy. Timely
Oh my
retreat.
god.
We must claim this ground. We mustn't tarry here.
Oh, but I just muted, I didn't hear it. Oh,
Be on guard! We must be ready.
it's good. I like that.
Defenders of the
We
White
swatted him like the fly he was.
I march for Gondor. We mustn't tarry here. I serve the steward of Minas Tirith.
There are a few of us now.
The Prince of Dol Amroth is at your command. Keep up the attack. Tear down these evils. Don't let them get close. Cut it loose.
What about their bugs? They don't need those.
They look tasty.
I serve the steward of Minas Tirith.
What is, in your opinion, the best change you made to 7.0? You swatted Azog.
Yeah, getting rid of Azog. Or Hazog.
Yeah.
It's my favorite change that we've ever been able to make. And
I mean, I
I'm
won't
serious.
lie.
I'm completely
I did find Azog was a very fun hero to use, but I don't know. It's just
I find Lug and Bolg, I find much more fun to use than Azog.
yeah.
But I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand why some people can like Azog, but that's just sorry. This is it's not the mod for it's just not that kind of mod anymore.
But no, I liked Azog because he was fun to play, not actually because it was Azog.
Oké jongens,
For
ik ben weer terug. Ik ben weer terug. Wat heb ik gemist?
Yeah.
Sorry,
hello.
come again?
What did I miss?
What did you miss? Quite a lot. I made a great joke.
What was the joke?
Generic said,
No, you don't.
what was the... Was it Generic that said it? Yeah, what was the dumbest bug you've encountered throughout the releases? And my answer was Azog.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is, in your opinions, the best change you've made for 7.0? Wow.
we answered that as well with the same answer
Yeah.
you're going to give.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah.
We've destroyed them!
Fear no
That'd be so
darkness.
fun to try for the first time. His voice lines are hilarious. Oh yeah.
I love
That
Lug.
was pretty good.
Oh, Lug.
Watch the flank for Dol Amroth!
Stay in control.
He's just a nice, fun, characterful hero.
For family-friendly fun.
Exactly.
Sure. He doesn't swear.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, remember when Azog dropped that F-bomb? What a dick.
The Prince of Dol Amroth is at your command.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude. I found a tweet made by him like 10 years ago. Azog's a dick. Got some racial shit against him. I'm glad we canceled him, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fear no
Cancel
darkness.
culture prevailed.
that's where this conversation's going.
I had to.
News the fuck.
Yeah.
News the. Well, I don't even know what the fuck he says.
News the fuck.
No, steal gosh.
Sure.
Yeah. Gibberish.
Hello, my name is Azog.
Hey guys, my name's Manu Bennett and I play Azog.
Is that what he sounds like?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh.
He just sounds like Azog with an Australian accent speaking English.
Oh.
Yeah.
PC Pro.
Oh, he does the actual voice as well. Okay.
Yeah, he did the voice and mocap.
What an asshole.
That's been me.
Sorry.
Okay.
You're right.
He's only an incredibly rich actor. Well,
Yes.
potentially rich actor. I don't know how much he means.
I'm sure he's got more money than I do.
Yeah, well. Find out moving Azog makes me hear you killing the backstory about just something like this. He's really not. He's really not what?
I don't think he's rich, no.
No.
But he's got more than I do.
Let's Google it. Manu Bennett net worth.
Yeah. I love doing
One
that.
point $1.5 million.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. He's comfortable.
Yeah. Sorry, Manu.
Alright,
Sorry. Yeah.
what am I doing?
Keep do you want a 1v1 me, Carl?
Sure.
Yes!
Make
So
sure
what?
to
Oh.
pull. Maybe also make sure to make that one change that I PM'd you out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's going on over here then? Death Stranding, 67 gigabytes. Well, I mean, Misty Mountains versus Lorien. Yeah, I'd be down for that. If Kyle is.
I don't want to play Lorien just yet. Still,
Huh?
like, I like the new Misty Mountains versus Lorien.
Yeah.
Did a lot of Lorien. It's still old Lorien. I'll play something else unless you want to play Misty Mountain, or unless I play Misty Mountain. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing.
I'm
Give me a
happy
sec.
to play
let-
anything.
Let me fix. Yeah, I'd rather do random. Let me get.
They are my least played faction.
Who is LotR?
Yeah, LotR.
Yeah. Same for just
Yeah.
about everybody else, I think.
It's kind of for me, LotR just feels like that generic faction in every game that they always want people to play as when they start the game. Even though that's really Gondor, but LotR just feels that way to me.
Yeah. Woodland Realm versus the Wood. That's not a bad idea. I like that matchup.
What? Oh, crazy idea! What if we just do random?
Could do. Make sure Heratwaith is disabled though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been balanced a bit. You could probably play it.
Nah.
But I really wouldn't recommend it.
I'll just spam scorpions and nothing else. Or do they have a limit? I don't know.
Okay. Make sure to pull. I'll let you get in.
Alright, pulling it now. Ah.
You understand what I was talking about now?
Well, I'm trying to read it, but I don't understand gibberish, so yes. Oh, you're removing. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, I know what it is.
that would have been good.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's a single point?
Isengard v Mr. Mountains v Lorien. Come on, Matthias.
What? No, I'm
You
not
can
playing.
play as LotR.
I wouldn't mind. They look much better now. But no, I'm not. I'm not playing.
Fair enough.
I gotta moderate this rowdy chat.
You need to turn the stream to chat only.
Chat only.
Yeah.
We're just gonna do a podcast.
No, it's just I'm saying I can stream Snipe Kyle.
Oh right. I always do that when I play against them.
Well, that's to give yourself an advantage.
Yeah, I mean I have to.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you seen me play?
Exactly. I get it.
Oh, terrible.
Is there any new maps that we haven't?
Yeah, this
I don't know.
Was that one that with the new Elven Ruins prop? Was that done yet?
No.
No. Okay.
I'd have that done for release, yeah. So,
No, I won't.
Okay. Crossing of Portrush. What was that?
That's the retech for the Thillian map,
Ah.
the nighttime one.
new Isengard based map. Yeah, there is one. But beyond that, there's not much to do. It's Isengard or yeah.
Fedras, yeah, that's new, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know how balanced it is yet.
That looks relatively balanced from the lots of space.
Play on Forts of Isengard. The old one.
Ew. Probably the worst. Okay. Ready up.
We doing random?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Oh, watch me get LotR in.
That would be fun.
Watch us get a mirror match.
That would actually work.
Fuck! Oh wait, I read that. I read it as myself getting LotR in. Okay, no, that's fine. I can deal with this.
You actually got it. Oh.
Fuck you, game. Oh, I don't actually want to play LotR.
You jinxed yourself, bud.
There is work to be done.
Can't believe you trusted the random generator.
It looks like the snow textures for the buildings aren't enabled on this map. I don't know if I should.
This looks nice.
There is much to do.
Who made this map? Was it?
This is Oak. This is Oak.
Okay.
Building supplies coming.
Our grove is expanded.
The real question is, are there any creeps?
Ready your tools.
Our structure
There is
has
much
been
to do.
completed.
There is work
Seems
to be
so.
done.
Perfect kind of map for some frost wolves.
Yeah. Some frosty boys.
Yes.
This malloy has
Building
been
Ah,
built.
yes. Okay, I found some creeps.
Ready your tools. There is work to be done. I have building supplies.
We come to protect Middle-earth. This is the way. There! Attack! Building materials. Build up this land.
I'm playing so much 6.1 and just not used to hearing them here spinning and voice lines. Other than the vanilla ones.
Lorian archers, ready for battle. Weapons ready, elves.
A lot of sneaky new voice sets in this version.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there are.
Go to the trees. Watch your footing.
Which of the twins do you like going for first?
Where should we build?
It's a funny question out of context.
I kind of like both at the same
They're
time,
triplets,
if I'm being
though, aren't they?
honest.
Well, they're not technically triplets. They're just three
This
brothers.
is the way.
So then I'll choose Haldir, dude.
Yeah, I don't think they are even twins.
Not twins. No, they're three
No.
brothers. So,
Yeah, they're brothers.
I know.
And yeah, it doesn't say anywhere that they're twins.
Don't
No.
draw attention. Be quick.
Is Haldir the oldest? I don't think that's
We don't-
mentioned. I don't
No,
think
we
any of
don't.
the ages we've mentioned.
In fact, it's never, I think, never mentioned that Aladon and Elber here are twins.
Don't draw attention. With haste.
No idea.
I don't think so.
That I don't know based off quote. I don't know.
It's implied. But
Be
Yeah.
quick.
I'm just gonna assume they're twins.
Don't draw attention. Hurry, elves.
My mental
forward.
illness, and I get to
I
choose
could,
the
I,
coping
I
mechanism.
could be wrong here, of course, but
Ready your tools. There is work to be done.
Wolves!
Coming
Cruel
through.
beasts!
We must protect the woods.
They are attacking!
Don't let them through. Maintain your balance. Drive back these foul creatures. I have building
Huntsman of
supplies.
Lamadon.
A fair sight indeed.
Scouts report an enemy incursion.
Keep your wits sharp. Elves, over here. Don't draw attention. Watch your
The
footing.
Galathrin garrison is complete.
Oh, what the hell? Those Wildmen.
We've planted a malon tree.
Lumilla Orphan. I alternate. I couldn't give you. Would I do?
Where should we build?
We've
Because
improved
I
our
alternate
building.
between them too much.
Watch for the enemy. Elves, over here.
If you're ever to get BFME 3, or a feature or big change you would like to see implemented.
May Nimrodel
Yeah.
bless this malon.
I'd like them to hire our entire team to be in
Yeah.
charge of development.
Amen.
Yep.
Merely resting my eyes a moment.
Whoa, so no.
Coming through. Weapons ready, elves. Building
The
materials.
waters of the Nimrodel are flowing.
I have building supplies. Keep your wits sharp.
Yeah, I hope there never is a BFME 3. Seriously is going to fuck it up. It's going to be horribly incomplete,
It's
inaccurate.
gonna be soulless. It's gonna be soulless.
Yeah,
There's not gonna be any soul.
like the writing for all of the voice acting will be fucking awful. It'll just be an RTS with a Vulcan skin on it, but it will not have no actual like lore depth to it. I'm good with just Asian Ring. I don't need
We
BFME
must
3.
protect the woods.
Yeah.
Ready, elves.
I mean, if you look at how fucking soulless BFME 2
Weapons
was,
ready, elves.
nah.
You never know, someone might get it from EA one day. I doubt it.
We
I
must
really
protect
do.
the woods. Watch for the enemy.
Because RTSs are pretty much dead.
The enemy
Keep your
has
wits sharp.
arrived.
With haste.
I hope that never happens.
Ready, elves. Like the wind.
When people say like, "Oh, Age of the Ring is like Beefy 3," I'm like, you really don't understand what Beefy 3 would have been like. It would have not been like this.
Ready, elves.
It would have
Elves of
been
the wood.
a corporate,
Our structure has
soulless,
been completed.
Be watchful for the enemy.
nonsense fantasy
protect the woods.
RTS with like a Lord of the Rings
I have
skin.
building supplies.
Just like Beefy 2, there'd be more features. You know, they'd probably slap in a couple more like heroes from the lore, but like haphazardly and wrong.
Keep your wits sharp.
Yeah.
Elves, over here. Settle.
They do like an original story campaign, and they'd fuck it up, or they do like they'd adapt like an appendices story and fuck that up. No.
Must be defended.
Ready, elves. Elves,
We've
over here.
spotted
Beefy 2 functionally was good, but in terms of Lord of the Rings content, it was fucking garbage.
to arms.
Hurry, elves of the wood.
What, you mean Spider Riders aren't canon?
We must protect the woods.
Not even that. Like, of course they're not, but not even that. But just like the way things were designed and the way things felt and they spoke
Enemy has
and
infiltrated our land.
looked. It didn't feel like Tolkien. Certainly didn't feel like the New Line films
Settle.
to me.
Oh, damn it.
Report an enemy incursion.
Big XE moment now.
I was waiting for someone to bring up Reforged.
Weapons ready, elves.
Maintain your balance.
The enemy
Nah, I won't go into that.
Covering your vitals.
No, we don't need to do that on stream.
Settle.
We've done that before.
Ready, elves. Hurry, elves of the wood.
Give us a target.
We will be hidden there.
The Golden Wood is ours to protect.
We must protect the woods.
Let them not rest.
Yeah, no, I hope Beefy 3 never happens.
Creatures.
And if it does, somehow they hire all of us, and we just implement the Age of the Ring ideas into that new game with the help of professional
Like
developers.
the wind. The tower. Hurry.
Where should we build?
Anything else, I don't think I could really care
Coming
about.
through.
Be watchful for the enemy. Be quick. Elves.
I'm glad though. I'm finally getting to the point where I can honestly say that I don't care about certain things.
Settle. Fell the evil creatures.
Like they announced that Rohirrim War of the Rohirrim thing. I don't care.
Maintain your
But
balance.
it's not even a negative emotion. I just don't care.
Go back to the pits that
It doesn't
spawned
interest
you.
me particularly. Probably watch it. I might not even watch it. We'll see.
We must protect the woods.
Gone, foul creature.
We've assembled another
Let them
monarch.
through. There. Shoot that one. Let them not rest. Get your boats ready.
Legion. This structure grows in splendor.
Maintain your
We have
balance.
a new
They are
talent.
no match.
Where should we build? There is work to be done.
The best thing that could happen would be Age of the Ring Insurgent 2 anyway.
Building materials.
Yeah, well, if we're gonna make a whole new game, there you know you could come up with some new things to make it more interesting. You don't will be limited to Beefy 2's I&I code.
We are the blades of
You could
Galadriel.
actually rewrite parts of the engine
Babylon tree has
for
grown.
new features. You know.
Ready, elves.
Keep your wits sharp.
Do you have a mark?
But yeah, what I look for in a Lord of the Rings game is the feel of Lord of the Rings.
Ready for battle.
And I feel like Age of the Ring captures that better than other mods, even. Not to toot my own horn too much, but that's just how I feel when I watch other people play other things. I don't really get that Tolkien lore feeling as much,
A fair sight indeed. Building materials.
I agree.
including like some of the original stuff we put in. I feel like it really meshes well now. I could say that because we're like getting to the end of it. I can have somewhat of an overview of what we've done now.
We elves will help fight against Sauron. Be watchful for the enemy. With haste.
Like Woodland Realm, it greatly expands on what we know about
There's a better place.
that area in the story, but it all feels like it belongs, and it all feels like it has that spirit.
Like the wind.
The enemy has defiled this land.
I really like Woodland Realm action.
Be watchful for the enemy. Be quick.
The enemy, elves.
Tolkien would have thought of Lug.
Oh, he would have probably hated luck.
Yeah.
Hated what?
Keep your wits sharp.
Lug. He would have hated
Oh,
Lug.
Lug. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Has arrived.
But Lug's just a video game reference, really.
Yeah, basically.
Nothing abroad. Take on
Elven
Lincoln
warriors.
sign a
Hurry,
month.
elves of the woods.
Manani rock.
Yeah, any Total War Middle Earth thing.
The ends have now
Faroni.
moved.
A lot of people say how they want a Total War Lord of the Rings game.
Ready, elves?
No, I disagree.
Nora.
I don't think it would work as well as something like what does.
Yeah.
Our homes
I just
must
don't
Not
see
enough
it.
there. You need
Yeah.
to make up so much.
It's because
Yeah.
and it would have to be if you did like an earlier age of Middle Earth where there's actual warfare compared to the end of the Third Age where
Vansa Guedenar.
there's what 3 big battles, like actual big battles.
Mm.
Or
Yeah, you
so,
need to
yeah.
let go of the whole good versus evil thing first of all.
Yeah. And
Otherwise
that's
it's gonna
a
be horribly uninteresting
huge
for a war
disservice.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's not at all. That's yeah. No.
I'm merely resting my eyes a moment.
Tolkien would forgive Lug when he sees Roon and Orphan running around in full cinder.
Yeah.
Well
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Verio Evinas.
No, the thing that I like about BFME 2 and how that relates to feeling like Lord of the Rings is the smaller scale of things. You can put in more little details and more nods, and you're like, I don't know, the battlefield feels more responsive and fast paced. And you can have little summons here and there, and Total War feels, to me, from what I've played of it, which is admittedly not a whole lot, but I have played it. It feels more linear and just it's about those big like it works really well for like the Roman age, you know. These big battles.
Vansa Guedenar.
Yeah.
Big battles in
That's what it was
Tolkien,
made for.
obviously, but it's I don't know. It doesn't have that
Our resources are running out.
story feel to it. No,
The enemy has infiltrated.
it doesn't quite work. A Mountain Blade type game, though. For Lord of the Rings, that would work.
Faroni.
I think. It has worked. I mean, The Last Days of the Third Age is an amazing mod.
Yes. Mountain Blade, yes. Because it's smaller. It's smaller battles. Like how, you know, a lot of the... And because that evokes that feeling from Lord of the Rings, where you're playing as this big hero guy. It's just like, I don't know, just some minor hero in Middle-earth. Not big hero guy, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, Warhammer translates very well to Total War because of the scale. Once again, I know that Tolkien has big scale, but the battles in Tolkien are not the point.
The diversity of like factions and cultures in Warhammer, and the whole thing of Warhammer is everyone is at war with each other. It just works so well for a game like that.
Yeah.
Like, a big thing of Lord of the Rings is how like this whole idea of all these different races and people coming together, which for a Total War game, it's kind of the opposite of
It
what
doesn't
you want.
work.
Yeah.
Plus, the battles are not the point in Lord of the Rings. I don't know, this mod is all about battles as well, but there's also a lot of room for just having little details and little stories and little characters and little nods and references. You don't really get that because Total War, you're just beating legions against each other, and of course they all have their personal stats and their lore, but you can't express it quite as well. I think, at least. That's just a feeling. Kingdoms of Arda, I'm very excited about for Bannerlord.
Yes.
Give us a target.
Let them not rest. Swords up. Be gone, foul creature.
I don't ever see Rise of Mordor having the same feelings as you do, right?
Don't let them through. Hold it.
I don't. Well, first of all, I don't want to talk negatively about Rise of Mordor at all. That's not at all what I've been trying to say. I really respect what you're doing. I was watching your stream the other day.
Oh, were you watching the world building one?
No, I was watching the one where they were making the Numenorian.
Oh,
Black
yeah.
Numenorian. It was really great.
It
A lot
does.
of respect for those guys.
Yeah,
And
they
whether
do
or
good
not
work.
it feels like Age of the Ring, I don't think anything ever could feel like Age of the Ring because Age of the Ring is something that I worked on personally very deeply,
Yeah,
which means it
there's-
feels a very specific way for me, and nothing can ever feel like that in terms of video game unless we go and make something else. But we're not. So yeah, it's just a very personal experience for me. And I'm glad people respond well to it.
Maintain your balance.
I'm glad people like Dol Guldur, for instance. I was scared that they wouldn't like it.
Yeah,
Golden
the
Realms
majority
too.
of people like the majority of people like Dol Guldur. There were some outliers, but they were very few.
Yeah.
It was great.
And I know you weren't trying to be negative, Carnage, but I just like when we're streaming and this is gonna go on YouTube, I don't want anyone to like watch this and be like, oh, those Age of the Ring people, they're so nasty to the Rise of Mordor. No, not at all.
Yeah.
They're great. So I just gotta watch like how I talk. Like I can't just assume that people understand what I'm saying because people like to take things out of context a lot.
Specifically your word. They like to do it a lot. They like to do it a lot.
The enemy has defiled this land. The statue of Amroth is complete. They are attacking.
I don't know anything about Divide and Conquer. I know it's a submod for.
I've noticed a bug, by the way.
Oh.
I'm trying to target Treebeard with Pippin, but it's just like you know the thing where you can like mount or go into Treebeard with him.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I can't actually target him when Pippin's left.
No, I know what Divide and Conquer is for. It's a submod though for Third Age of the War though, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, Boromir, come on, what are you doing?
I just never really looked into that.
The enemy has infiltrated our lands.
Yeah, okay, it's standalone, but I'm sure that was based on Third Age of the War though. Like
Yes,
when
it was based off. Yeah, yes it was.
Yeah, so it's a submod. It's because it's standalone now, but yeah. Goldur is just amazing models, plus a really well-done gameplay system. Thanks, but you know when we were working on it, you're doing something pretty weird. You know, you're making that. So I was worried that people weren't gonna like it.
Yeah.
Same for Woodland Realm, honestly. Even though that's of course it's a lot less out there than Dol Guldur, but we were adding quite a bit of story that just was not in the actual books. You never know. People might react poorly to these things.
They invade our fair land.
I shall lead you well.
To bear a ring of power is to be alone.
Nevansad Gwedhena.
Watch out.
Mananiro.
Protect Middle Earth.
Akfaronin.
The waters of the Imrodel are
Elder
flowing.
warriors.
Yeah, I like Dol Guldur as well. It's my baby. I was just worried that others wouldn't. But so I was always very careful to like anything we do. If I had to argue like why this was a thing, that I could, just in case. Everything has like some connection to something mentioned in the story somehow, or like it fills in a certain gap. Kind of makes sense. Of course, we all know that legions of like reanimated corpses like that are very unlikely in Lord of the Rings because the way they worked, there would be like evil spirits that would inhabit the bodies of the dead. I mean, you could assume that there's like 2,000 of those living in Dol Guldur, but I don't think that's what Tolkien intended necessarily. But technically, that's how you would get undead in Middle Earth. So you know, extrapolate.
To bear a ring of power is to be alone.
Pathstalkers, reporting for duty.
We cannot afford that.
Have your weapons ready, elves. Be quick.
We must.
Yeah, but there could have been 2,000 spirits living in Gondor. Who knows? Sauron was said to surround himself with evil spirits and phantoms.
Yeah.
The enemy skulks near our borders.
And the gift already bad.
I remember those long debates
The
with
long
some
bows
people
are strong.
on whether or not Dol Guldur made sense or not. I was very passionate about that.
We return to safe ground.
I didn't want to give any ground.
We go.
No.
Drive back these foul creatures.
Glad we-
I had it figured out.
They will not see us in the
Lands
forest.
have grown evil.
Because I did want Dol Guldur. Because I know, because you really wanted it.
Mm.
And I did too. Like, when you first told me, the only reason why, like, I was apprehensive, because I knew, like, a thing like that would be huge. And it's just not something that we would realistically be able, well, I realistically at the time, because it was only, like, Roon and I coding. We
Yeah,
just
yeah.
weren't able to do.
Mirror has been prepared.
But then we were finally, when we, like, just seeing it done. Oh my god. I was thinking about that recently. It's very great.
Mm-hmm.
Elves to battle.
The Nazgul were neither living nor dead, so having undead doesn't feel far-fetched. Well, there's much better references for undead in Lord of the Rings, of course. I mean, you have the men in the mountain, right? The dead of Dunharrow, the army of the dead. They are literally undead spirits, literally trapped by a curse, not even by the Necromancer or Sauron or any other evil creature. They were cursed inside the world of the living by Isildur. So apparently these things can happen on a big scale in Middle-earth. Yeah, they were spirits, but they were undead.
The heavy Galathrim armor is prepared.
Then there were, of course, the corpses of the ancient kings and lords of Arnor, reanimated by spirits sent forth by the Witch King.
Let them destroy our structures.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, there's some arguments that people made, like there's no undeath like this in Lord of the Rings. Like, yes, there is. There really is. On a pretty large scale.
If you do not find a way, this
I mean, there's a whole spirit world that Tolkien talks about. You have the physical world and you have the spirit world. Some beings can inhabit both. Elves inhabit both. Some only inhabit one. Some can travel between. Big thing. Thing is, it's subtle. There's no... In the books, there's no giant undead army, necessarily. You have the dead of Dunharrow, but they don't fight. They just... Well, presumably they don't fight. They're just there to scare the enemies of Gondor for a little bit, and then everyone takes over. It's subtle, but it is all there. The only thing that kind of stands out in our Dol Guldur faction that I think isn't really based on anything in the lore is the spores and the corrupted woodmen. What we did for that was we basically asked ourselves, well, the question, how did the Necromancer corrupt Dol Guldur? And our answer was, well, he did it with the help of the Entwives. And he corrupted plant life and the water. And how did he do that? Well, he did it through plant spores and that kind of stuff. Tolkien never explicitly says how he did it, so he just kind of made it up. I loved writing the Dol Guldur stuff, by the way. I had so much fun. All those articles, like, completely ham. It was so much fun.
I'm getting so little ring points. I'm genuinely getting none.
Kill, destroy.
You guys basically covered all the big factions of the time of the War of the Ring. Once Harad is done, are there any other factions that would even make sense? No. I don't... Yeah, well, Roon, I guess, could make sense. Yeah, we won't do anything right anymore after that, obviously, but that's not the question. Anything that would make sense, yeah. Roon, I guess it was a confederation of kingdoms or empire or whatever it was. We don't even know. That could make sense. Could write a Dublin faction, although that's stretching it, I think.
Lift those shields.
Could have other dwarf factions, but that's really stretching it.
Yeah.
Very thin.
Big
I
stretch.
mean, you could maybe separate Erebor as a faction from Dale and Lake Town and have that as a separate faction with the men of.
Yeah,
You could do Men of the Lake. Yeah, Men of the Lake and Dale.
Yeah.
Add some.
I like that dichotomy though.
Yeah.
Like them just being together is. I love that in Age of the Ring.
Yeah, it reflects the lore very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
Provided Alliance was going to have an Escadal faction. So
Yeah.
make up a whole bunch of stuff for Darwinian. You could maybe tie in a Blue Wizard here or there. Because Darwinian is pretty far in the east. There's stuff you could write for that. There's things you could do, but I think our factions are very sensible, and we cover most of everything pretty well. I don't think anything really left out. Well, except for the Elves of Linden. Those are left out completely.
Yes.
They're not really present. We'll see. That might be something for that before we're completely done, but we'll see. Might be. For the most part, I think we cover everything pretty well.
Over here! Our homes must be defended. They must fall.
And Gondor is a good example of just extrapolating and adding stuff out of what is really just an outpost of Mordor.
Maintain your balance.
Do a lot.
The enemy remains within our borders.
We must
Hold
keep
them
our
at bay.
ring of Mananiro.
is to be.
The main thing is always making sure that the faction has like its own playstyle and feel.
Oh.
What happened?
Orphan's new fucking power. I canceled the cooldowns on Faramir. Or I reset the cooldowns. Right as he was about to do Wounding Air. GG kill.
GG. Look at that. It smashed me.
I had to not pay attention to the chat. I'm like, I knew.
One more?
I wasn't able to pay attention to the chat because I was actually focused on the game.
No, one more match?
Oh, one more.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, I want to catch up on what people were saying in the chat though.
Sure.
Because that was actually interesting conversation, and I'm sad that.
Yeah, to be fair, it just felt like the Matthias podcast at the last.
That's okay.
Minutes.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
I think I did okay.
No, I was
Yeah,
listening.
yeah.
No, it was interesting. No, I was interested. Apparently, a certain Odo Proudfoot was going with that.
Oh, okay. Good to see George already fixed that thing. Wonderful.
Alright, Pauline.
Hoe gaat het? Met mij gaat het goed. Hoe gaat het met jou?
You pulled.
That was amazing, Arthur.
Yeah, I'm pulling. Pulling.
I gotta do this as well.
How many episodes have TT campaign?
We don't say that.
It has 50 episodes. With
new episode every week. Friday.
New episode every week. No. Thursday morning is when we release. Yeah, Thursday morning.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're Rebel, yeah.
Oh, right. I don't know what that means, but yes.
We're Rebel.
Como você está? Como você está? Como você está?
I went to single player again.
Como você está?
Yeah, pretty good.
Good. To answer the question properly, we don't tell you how many missions the Two Towers has, because that is a spoiler. A very vague and unspecific and unspoilery spoiler, but we won't say it. Nothing. It all has to be a surprise. You can only do it once.
Gonna grab a glass of water, Carl.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I'm gonna probably get something to drink too. Let me find a map first, though, before I do that.
were the people of Roon always allied with Sauron, or did he corrupt them? Fuck, that's a long story, and I don't even know all about it. You just look it up. Tolkien Gateway, Easterlings. You get the gist of it.
Encyclopedia of Arda. Yeah.
But yeah, Sauron was very known for being big fan of Easterlings. He hid there for many years.
Easterlings, big fan.
Big fan, yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah,
You like the
there's
food.
not much.
You like the food, Arthur.
What food?
Sauron like the Easterling food.
Oh yeah.
They have great ramen.
Melkor fanboys.
Sure do.
Bunch of Melkor fanboys with full
Melkor fanboys who?
I didn't even get to get a drink. Oh.
You're a Melkor fanboy.
Am I?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that guy is.
Morgoth.
Mel who? More who?
I bet you prefer Morgoth because his tongue's edgier.
No, I'm more of a Melgoth guy myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
God. Alright, look at here. Okay, I'll be back. You guys
Sure.
consider combining the evil factions. No.
Did you guys consider combining? Oh, you read it. Okay.
No.
I never considered it myself. I've wanted to do an Arad faction for like 15 years.
I don't
Other
know.
mods did it. I never thought it made sense because they're so far away. I mean,
And they're so different.
Well, presumably.
Well, yeah.
You've got the region of Khand, connecting them, of course. But I mean, they're both evil and they're both men. That's like combining Rohan and Gondor because they're both good aligned and men. I don't like that. I prefer exploring like their own individual culture more.
Yeah.
And then I easily prefer the Harad.
Don't get me wrong, I would love a Roon faction just from the point of view of seeing what we could come up with design-wise, but Harad is just more interesting from that point of view.
I have a very specific idea for what I would do for Roon structures.
For
Very
structures?
specific. Yeah.
Okay.
I have it all mapped out in my brain.
Okay.
They would have they'd look like like the regular like Japanese temple look, like the big stone base and then like the wedged roofs, the pagoda looking stuff.
Yeah.
I would do nothing like that. No, I would kind of have it like that. But what I would do is I would stack it up less and spread it out more. And it would have the stone base, but like this black stone, and then there'd be like really red elements on it, and it'd be black and red basically. That's what I would do. Some grays in there, but really militaristic. They wouldn't be very decorative. They'd just be like harsh and
like their armor.
Practical. Yeah, basically, yeah, like their armor. Well, the armor of that particular tribe, because if it's going to be an Asian Ring, Easterling faction.
Exactly. It'd be like what you did with Harad. You'd explore the different cultures that could be in that region. Like you could have things that are inspired by all sort of different,
What
Asian cultures, I don't know.
What I would do is I would have it so that you can at the very start of playing, you could choose to recruit one of two heroes. One is good aligned, the other is evil aligned. But recruiting one of these basically decides what you can get in the rest of the game and what you can't get. So you kind of be two factions in one, with some overlap, of course. And recruiting one of those heroes would unlock like the rest of the heroes of the faction. So you'd have like 20 heroes, but you can only get like a couple of them because you have to choose.
So kind of like Erebor.
Yeah, but it'd feel differently because thematically it'd be very different as well.
Right. Okay.
Am I missing the Easterling faction plan conversation?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
a little bit.
Oh, fuck.
You know, as long as I got some fucking sort of Ronin kind of inspired things, that'd be pretty kind of cool.
At least one
Sure.
thing. I agree.
Well,
I would hope it'd have at least like one thing.
Yeah.
I would agree with Cal.
Yeah.
Because
But they're doing like wandering like lordless soldiers who just like wear scavenged clothes, but like masterful like swordsmen or whatever. That'd be pretty cool.
You know what I would do for the Variags? Because they'd be in the Easterlink backman if I had them.
Yeah, that would be.
I would do that Northman look. From that one article we found, Matthias.
Yeah.
I would do that Northman look.
For sure. Variags
Like,
would be Vikings.
They would be the Rus. Yeah, the Rus. The Rus.
Yeah. Like right, the Russian Vikings.
I think I might actually prefer a Russian inspired look to an Asian inspired thing. That is so much more interesting. Like those
one up both.
Yeah, you could combine them, yeah. But I like the Mongolian steppe kind of idea. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of visuals that flood into my head. Designing these things actually would be a nightmare because there's so much you could possibly do. You have to draw like endless amounts of concept art to like to hone in on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd like of course you'd have the blue wizards in this.
Right. Oh, again, I read that wrong. You're Gondor. It's fine.
Yeah,
and the blue wizards they would
Gondor.
be. It would be cool it'd be really cool if you one of the two heroes you could get, like, one would unlock both of the blue wizards could say it'd be good. I would go with the last writings Tolkien did on them, you know. They'd both be good. And then the other would unlock some like, horrible like magician from Sauron or something.
Yeah, wasn't one of the things that like you can choose between being like more neutral or choose between like evil?
Yeah.
With the
Nazgul from Khan.
Sure, so something like that. This is such a meme now. No, I'd make it like a Black Numnorian sorcerer type. Sent there by Sauron.
Yeah.
There's a lot you could do in terms of Morgoth worship and like remnants of Sauron's habitation in Roon, because he was there for a long time. You could have like, well, this is gonna veer very much into like around stuff, like cultists and temples.
Yeah.
Didn't Sauron send like an Inquisitor to Harad? I'm sure he did. He certainly did in Age of the Ring lore.
Oh yeah.
In the actual lore, I don't know. I cannot wait to write those Harad articles. I'm gonna go fucking ham. This is the last time we're gonna do this stuff, man.
Let your little writing heart out. Yeah.
Yes.
Your most nerdiest.
Yes.
Nerd things that you can do.
Ham.
Yeah.
So detailed and specific and. Just like Golden Realms articles, but more.
Dude, I just want more lore compendiums, dude. I want more Matthias rated fan fiction.
Oh yeah. I enjoyed writing the Lego one quite a bit. I thought that turned out much better than I was expecting. It had like a little twist, and it had like various characters. And it was alright. It was hopeful. Hopeful for more of that stuff. I liked it. Did you ever read the Casimir one?
Yeah.
A while ago. I don't remember it.
I don't remember anything about it either, but I thought it was pretty. it was short, I think, and pretty good.
Did you read this one? I wrote it, but I didn't read it myself.
I don't remember it, but yeah, no.
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of them. That's why. I mean, I remember. I think Baruthiel had one.
Yes, she has a really good one.
I remember hers because hers was more story-like.
Yeah. They're all gonna be story-like now. I think. Like,
Lugs is great.
For that.
Yeah,
I just don't read fan fiction.
Well, shame on you. Ring Canon got it's not fan fiction. It's Age of Ring Canon. God damn it! I gave it a different name so it sounds better.
Oh damn it!
We are ready for orders.
Yeah, it's Age of Ring Canon.
Where are we building?
PogChamp can.
Oh, have you read the jungle troll thing? That's the most ridiculous one.
Yes, of course.
It's so dumb.
I was there when it was written.
Yeah.
It was great.
It's basically like a bunch of
Those fucking
trolls
jungle
that decide like
They're
after
snow
Morgoth is
trolls.
gone.
They're snow trolls too.
Yeah,
Oh
they
no!
decide to
Were they
leave.
originally
Yeah,
snow
yeah.
trolls?
Yeah, I think they're trolls. I don't really
Okay.
remember what they
I
were.
can't remember the deep lore, dude. The Lord
They
TM.
did. Yeah, well, they were led by a very stupid troll named Honk, and that's why Honk's Valley is a thing in the mod.
Yes, it was Honk.
Remember Honk?
I do remember Honk. I see Honk's
Honk
Valley
got
every
killed
day.
very early on because he was too stupid. He got killed. And then basically the trolls went down this very long journey across Middle Earth, like only moving at night and eating babies from little villages wherever they could. And like one day they couldn't get shelter. They didn't all fit in the cave they found, so some would have to stay outside and just die, but they didn't die. They had slowly gotten used to sunlight. So they just got these like rocky like outcroppings because they started to turn to stone, but they because they got used to it. It didn't fully happen, right?
Weird ass.
So that's
troll.
how jungle trolls were made. That's why they look like that. They got all those stony stuff on their backs. And they finally reached the jungles of Iran. There they could spend all their time outside the sun because they're so dense or something. That story went on for so long. I was like, what am I doing? Like, I'm going into all these details for no reason. All I could say, trolls lived in the jungle, and that's all you need. I guess it's so stupid. Went on so many detours and details in that story. It's fun. What else did I write? I'm gonna check. Actually, I'm gonna check what I can't remember most of this. This has been going on for years now. Let's see. Oh, I really liked the Wolfgar story.
Tell us what you need.
I like that one. That's the closest to my heart. That's the one I think is the best.
Men of Lynn here, ready to serve the White City.
God. I mean, this is even updated with all the stuff that we made up.
Yeah.
Druids of the Open Order have a nice one as well, tying Radagast in very clearly.
Yeah.
And Guanthour is a nice one. Yeah. You guys want to know what we're talking about? I have this thread on our forums where I occasionally add a little story to explain like the background of some of the characters or creatures that we made up. Fraser the Ring, I'll link it up there. A little pride and joy.
They'll feel the edge of our axes. We stand ready to defend Gondor.
Yeah, in terms of a Roon faction, there's stuff you could do.
Men of Lynn here, ready to serve the White City. Move out, men
There's
of
gameplay
Lynn
elements you can do, but you can't really. You have to make everything up, basically. I don't like that. So.
Pretty much, yeah.
The one about Saruman and Harad?
So even like with Harad as well, like with what we've done, there's even some of the Games Workshop stuff now, like the Mahud. Like even fucking Games Workshop with like the Easterlings, it's so underdeveloped. There's barely anything to them.
Yeah.
Compared to like the Harad.
Yeah.
They'll feel the edge of our axes.
You touch my axe.
But I feel like they're probably in the same sort of boat. They just didn't really know what to do necessarily.
I know what we need. Tools ready.
What are you talking about, Wayne? Saruman and Harad?
Our spears are pledged to Gondor.
There was a short story on Aurora about Saruman seeking the Eye Canal. What? I never read that.
Yes, sire.
Is that one of Zaid's stories, maybe?
Get moving now. For Gondor. What does the White Tower command? Men of Lynn here, ready to serve the White City. Lift your axes, men of LotR.
We will fight until the end.
That does not ring a bell.
don't remember that.
What does the White Tower command?
I thought you were talking about the Golden King story. And somehow you didn't realize it was not Saruman, it was the Golden King. That would have been funny.
Those blades are at the ready. One foot in front of the other, men.
There they are.
Men of Lynn here, ready to serve the White City.
Yeah, Bruthiel is a hero
It's
for
time to go
her.
home.
Up the
You
hill.
can read her story.
To defend Gondor. Over there. Let's get going. What does the White Tower command? Over there. Commence the march. We stand ready to defend Gondor.
Gondor needs us. What's that? Can't keep up with an old man.
Men of Lynn here, ready to serve the White City.
We have answered the call.
What does the White Tower command?
Would you like some ale? You should have brought some.
Tell us what you need. We are ready for orders.
Sound the alarm!
Bring it on! This isn't over.
Yeah, there's new Roon Games Workshop things with the buff muscly dudes.
Dragon Cult guys, yeah.
Looks fucking terrible. I hate them. I'm so glad.
Yep, you're not the only one.
Ready to serve the White City fans.
It's not good.
What does the stewards command?
Tell us what you need. Over there.
Yeah.
Rest your balls.
That big buff dudes, yeah, it's really odd.
We have answered the call. What can I do?
They're called like all like Dragon Cult acolytes or
Spears are
something.
pledged to Gondor. What does the White Tower command?
Very poorly designed as well.
What's left in me, lad? Come now, try me.
Ready your arrows. They've nothing left of it. They have attacked!
Would you like some ale? You should have brought some. What's that? Can't keep up with an old man.
Watch out behind you.
Not even
Lots
breaking a
enough.
sweat.
For Gondor.
This isn't over.
We stand ready to defend Gondor.
You heard of fortress updates? Yes, to be more specific. Gondor has a new fortress. Yes, so does LotR.
Bowman of Ortham, here.
I still got fight left in me, lad.
Gondor's fortress has a couple of new upgrades. So does LotRians.
What does
Well,
the
one
White
new
Tower
upgrade and
command?
a new expansion and an upgrade.
White City. Would you like some ale? You should have brought some.
Not bow for this ranger from the north.
Much must be risked in war.
Yark.
I have seen more than you.
The riders of Kinnegelen stand ready to defend Gondor. Yah! Move out, riders of
Mordor was not
Men
updated.
of Lynn here, ready to serve the White City.
Rest your balls.
Much at
Where
all,
is
because
this
I don't
coming
know.
from? Yeah, we never said that.
No.
So weird. I don't know where some of this stuff just comes from now. I do not remember ever saying anything about giving Mordor a new fortress for next release.
With your left hand, you would use it as a shield against Mordor. And with your
Yeah, on the whole, they don't really have any changes, do they? Some fixes, I'm sure. Balance changes, I bet, but
to explain this.
nothing was added. Well, stuff was removed, in fact.
Yeah.
They have attacked!
Well, something's
Watch out! Get out
going to
of
be
there!
added to it.
Ride! Move out,
Oh, yes,
riders
of course, that's right.
Kinnegelen. Yah! Your lord commands it! Yah! Ride!
Word has reached my ears of this.
We ride for Gondor. Your lord commands it! Riders of Kinnegelen. Fresh horses, sharp spears.
We've completed this one.
With your left hand, you would use it as a shield against Mordor. And with your right, you would seek to blind me.
Ride for Gondor. Whoa, easy now.
Don't let them any
This
further.
has not
You
been
know
all
nothing
here.
of this matter.
Do not give in.
You know nothing of this matter.
Oi!
So, who's winning?
For Gondor!
Reached my ears this.
Good question, that
You
one.
would use me as a shield against Mordor, and with your right you would seek to supplant me. I am steward of the house of Maria.
You mustn't tarry.
You had to devise a completely custom campaign for the mod, not covering the events we've already done. Is there any particular series of events characters you'd want to do?
Arnor.
Age of Ring lore or Lord of the Rings?
The Hunt for Gollum. Aragorn.
Really? You want to make a campaign out of that?
About Aragorn? Sure.
He'll just be walking around.
I didn't think that much about it. Yet.
Okay.
I'm just saying, off of knee-jerk instinct, it would be about Aragorn.
Okay. Can I one-up you?
Much must be
Boromir?
No.
Uh,
Every good to Aragorn, but you could have it like his travels.
Yeah, no, that's
Thorogil
no.
and-
No. Yeah, sorry, I didn't elaborate. I would have wanted that as well. Umbar.
Yeah, okay. Because they could have battles.
Him being a young ranger. Yeah, him fighting with Rohan. What would he do with Rohan? You know, like.
Warhammer campaign, and he didn't know.
Hello?
No. It's fun in a different kind of game, but for an RTS, focus on one single character. No, I wouldn't do that. Captain Corbin wants an accurate, more so than B-52s in the North campaign, Battle Under the Tree, Siege of Aragorn, Saxon Lothlorien, and Siege of Dol Guldur. Yeah, I'm leaning towards that myself. Like, write somewhat, like maybe a couple new characters, or some filler to extract some stuff from the text to combine these things to link them together more. Yeah. First stage campaign would be fucking sick. So many battles. You can do so much. You could have your quest missions. You could have your battles. Fucking epic. Dragons, Balrogs, flying ships, giant armies of elves, Gondolin. If you want good action, you know, big stakes, you gotta go first stage.
Give me a moment.
Yeah.
I would love to have a campaign that's like dedicated to the War of the Last Alliance. Like 3 missions, maybe 3 or 4 missions. Like I'm not saying they should all be like Fellowship of the Ring length, but like 10 missions of stuff. Honestly, Hobbit campaign be pretty fun as well. There's some fun sequences you could do. We wrote some fun sequences.
Yeah, we
In
did.
fact, when we thought we might eventually do that still, which, before anyone says anything, that's no longer the case. We're not doing that. No, it's not entirely in Mordor. It ends up in Mordor, but pretty sure they fight back like a whole bunch of Sauron's invasion as well. Yeah, the Hobbit would be pretty good. There's a whole bunch of stuff you could do. We had a really fun plan for the sacking of Lake Town, the burning of Lake Town. That plan was great. That was a really solid idea. Our plans for Battle of the Five Armies were solid. I remember those. They're pretty, I mean, out there still, but they were good. Gandalf, like exploring those tombs.
What, you were gonna do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but didn't we change that to make it that we wanted to do in Dol Guldur? Like have that sequence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Well, yeah. Well, I think we said we're never going to do this mission. So if we want to do like standalone stuff, we could transplant those ideas into that. Basically, I think that's what we said. I mean, what was it? I was thinking about something else. The Mirkwood mission was amazing. That would have been really fun.
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with so many dwarves, it's like a small army. You can actually have like bigger battles because there's so many dwarves you control. I mean, it wouldn't be book accurate if you want to do a campaign. You need to come up with some stuff. I'd rather say if as long as it's not slavishly recreating the films, it's good.
Yeah.
But book accurate RTS campaign for The Hobbit would be boring. You need to add some stuff.
Gondor needs us.
You mean book accurate Thorin? Then yes. I bet you I could give Thorin a better arc in 10 campaign missions than they did in 3 movies.
What arc?
Exactly.
Definitely one more faithful to the book.
What's that?
Definitely one more faithful to the book.
Yeah, of course.
One more faithful just being Thorin.
Yeah, that'd be a copy of the movies. No, at this point I would never do that. I mean, we're never going to do this campaign anyway. We just fucking.
Yeah, this is
I think to answer Fudge's question, yeah, I would go with the Hobbit campaign. There's a lot of fun stuff that you can do. We had good ideas. I think that would be my answer. Some good stuff in there. We had like 6 missions, something. Although we had it written, we had like 6 missions per film, if not more. Shit ton of missions. Completely over the top.
Prepare for battle! Come on, soldier, move it!
We got work to do. Build it quick.
On guard!
Where are we building? Let's build it.
Ready yourselves! The enemy is here! Sound the alarm! Be on guard! They're attacking!
Bowman horse enemy here.
The Battle of Osnobazar is just a single mission in Age of the Ring. Well worth playing, by the way.
Yeah.
It's one of the best ones we've done in terms of how tight and like difficult it is.
To the point.
Yeah, to the point, exactly.
Soldiers of Gondor! To the fortress of battle, men! Defensive positions! Soldier battalion standing by! Soldiers! Ready yourselves! Good on!
Keep them back. Do not let them pass.
Attack!
Where do I go with this?
Stand fast, men! Soldiers! Ready yourselves! Stand fast, men! Make ready! Come on, soldier, move it! Forward! Move out! Don't give up! We're under attack! Make ready!
Come on, guys, wrap this up.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, Cal, you could have beat me earlier. What are you doing?
It's me.
Come on.
I'm just making cement wives. Thank you very much.
Lock your shields together! Be on guard! Soldiers of Gondor! Make ready! March! Ready yourselves! Be on guard! Prepare for yourselves!
Oh, Kargas. You talk so much.
Soldiers at the ready! Come on, soldier, move it! Down! Move out!
Would you do what you wanted with this set? You want to pitch it or something?
Yeah, I think we've done that. I think I wanted to pitch it down.
What?
The Kargas set. Pitch it down a bit.
Yeah, I did a little bit.
No, I think no. Even more so.
Well, you want to pitch it down more?
A little bit. Yeah, we talked about that.
When?
Well, we didn't, but Arthur and I did.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. I know we aren't doing it, but I think with the info from the Battle of the Third Age that happened before Third Age 3000, there could be enough stuff for. Well, you mean like the Wayne Rider invasions? Yeah, but those cease to exist. I think. Of course, you could write it so that they're still a thing. Yeah, you could have Waynes. And, yeah. I disagree. I think still wouldn't really have enough. The stronger late game, Gondor or Dol. Probably Gondor.
Don't know about that. I'd say Gondor's late game isn't its best. It's much better in the early game.
Dol-Guldu's end game is much.
Yeah.
Okay. Much stronger.
Come with me.
The Numenor Stonework ability will affect the walls visually, yes. Not sure of that.
Oh, I'm so close to getting the Guan farm now.
Oh shit.
Regroup here. Advance. Our forces are under attack. Order. Advance.
Oh.
Nice. Long last. Another very long stream. But it felt less long than the last one.
It's only 23 minutes, that much.
I'm going to stop the stream. Bye, people.
Bye.
Bye.
See you on YouTube later. Bye.